All right then, what's going on, people? It's your boy Rasta Stocks back at it again. I'll be joined shortly with Juve Corner, a Juventus fan. Juventus just won their match just now, so I know he's probably buzzing and excited. I'm going to be asking him a few questions, and yeah, people, the link to his channel is in the title description. And yeah, man, let's get it. Let's go. I'm buzzed. I'm I'm buzzing. I'm excited. I'm happy for this. And yeah, let's do it. Uh, hold on a sec, folks. Hold on a second. Uh, yeah, folks. You got to stay hydrated and all of that. Got to stay hydrated and all of that. Oh yeah, and by the way, people, 2 a.m. 2 a.m. I'll be doing a stream with Alcavin. So while we're here waiting for Juve Corner to land and all of that, yeah, bruv. Got to stay hydrated. Got to stay hydrated. Yeah, man, I'm gonna be asking him some series of questions about his club, etc. Right? Um, it's gonna be the first discussion I ever had with a Juventus fan. I've came across a few Juventus fan over here in New York, but I never really had much of discussions with them. You know, one of my coworkers at my workplace is a Juventus fan. Based on what she told me, she's a Juventus fan. She goes to Italy very often to watch matches and etc. So this is new for me. This is going to be very new for me, a Juventus fan. So if you guys in the chat have anything to say or anything you want to add or ask the Juventus fan when he arrives, just have your questions ready, or you can put them in the chat and boom, I'll present them on the stream and we'll get at it, man. But yeah, man, listen, Juventus is the biggest club in Serie A by far, as far as my knowledge knows. Um, they've won the most titles, right? They won two Champions League trophies. I don't remember how much Scudettos, but listen, listen, people. I'm just uh, I'm just interested in what he has to say because he does not like Inter, this Juve corner. So if you guys haven't checked him out, the link to his channel is in the title description. And yeah, man, hold on a second, people. Hold on, hold on. Okay, good. So we're just gonna wait until he shows up, people. That's it. In the meantime, while we're here, while we are here, wait until he shows up. Let me see something. Let me see something. Hmm. Hmm. So, folks, I'm over here on Twitter, right? I'm over here on Twitter. Let me share the screen with you guys on Twitter here, right? boom. The amount of the amount of people I hear us here saying, right? They're on the verge of breaking a deal with Embuemo, right? Honestly, guys, and this is just my honest opinion, right? Until I see Embuemo, until I see Embuemo sign the contract and is in our colors, then I'll say what I have to say. Until then, I'm not gonna say nothing because I feel like the more and 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 more we talk about this Embuemo thing, I get annoyed. I'm not gonna lie. I get really annoyed because listen, he's not here yet. Yes, he made a verbal agreement, right? But I'm sick and tired of it. I am sick and tired of it. Yo, what up, bro? What's going
Yo,
on,
big up,
bro?
bro. Big up,
Big
man.
up, big up,
What's going
big
on,
up.
brother?
I'm good. I was just talking about this Brian and Burma deal because he's linked to my club and all over Twitter, all over Instagram. I just hear him Burma and Burma and Burma and Burma and Burma and Burma. And I'm like, until I see him sign the contract and hold up our shirt, that's when I'll believe it, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm so sick and tired of this. I'm so sick and tired of it, bro. I'm sick to death of this. Man United is interested in this player. Man United is interested in that, bro. I'm so sick to death of it. But you know what? I feel like in the English media, if Man United don't get mentioned,
Yeah.
they don't sell, bro. Liverpool won the league. No one is really talking about it like that. We finished 15th, and that's all the news. That's all the rave that's been going on. But enough about my club, bro. This is about you, your club, Juventus. Congratulations on the win, by the way.
Yeah. Something that Inter can do, right? 5.
I got 5 on it.
Got it? There you go. I got
Yeah,
5.
5 on it. Yo, bro, listen, I'm not gonna lie. You see that PSG final, bro? I thought us losing to Spurs was bad. Then I sat and thought about it. No, 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 no,
No way.
no. Inter got put in a spliff. They got put in a spliff, bro. And you as a Juventus fan, I know you was happy and excited about that.
Loved every second of it, bro. Loved every second of it.
Man, say you loved every second.
Telling you, bro, one of the best days of my damn life, bro. Watching
Yeah.
lose that.
Man said it was one of the best days of his life. So basically, if any, so your biggest who who will be considered Juventus' biggest rival? Because I don't necessarily watch Serie A like that. So you gotta educate me on this.
Sure. Inter for sure, bro. We hate Inter
Inter,
for a passion, bro.
Inter.
Inter, yeah. I mean, with Inter, we just never liked them. They never liked us. So there's always been that rivalry to say who's the best in Italy. For AC Milan perspective, right? It's more of a like respect hate relationship.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because of our history, you know. That's why they don't really call ours a derby. They don't call ours like a rivalry. Uh,
Mm,
but of course, we still gonna hate each other. Like I don't like it. I don't
mm,
like AC Milan. You know what I mean? But
mm,
Napoli's definitely up there now. That we don't like them. Do I
mm,
say it's a rivalry? Not yet. I think
mm.
I think that they have to win more in order for it to be like a really rivalry. But it's just that their fans just think that's a rivalry. But for me, I just think that they need more. They need more to show. You know what I mean? Juventus has been doing this for so long. You know what I mean? So
Speaking of Napoli, their manager was your former manager. So how do you feel
yeah.
about that?
Well, I mean, listen, Conte, great manager, great coach. The thing is with him is like he went from us winning 3 times, and then he went from Chelsea, then he went to Inter. So that kind of like stabbed
Like a
a
sting,
yeah,
like a
that was
sting, like a sting.
he brought them back to glory, but then after that he took them away and he gave Napoli that glory. Now he's
Mm.
staying at Napoli. I hope it backfires though, which would be. I'm telling you because
I hope it backfires.
I'm telling you because all these Napoli fans are talking their shit, saying, "Oh, respect the champions of Italy, this and that. Don't worry about it, man."
But
I'm
what
just
was it? That
waiting,
was the first
waiting.
time in how many years they won a championship?
They finally won two, and they won two in the past 3 years, as we know.
Hmm.
But before that, it was like 33 years since they won the last ones. They have only 4 championships right now. We're sitting up on top. Yeah, they have 4. We have. We're sitting on there.
I think y'all have about 15.
38.
30. Yeah, sorry.
Yep,
38. My bad. I'm
38.
sorry.
Yep, all
Sorry,
good.
38. Yeah.
We have 30.
So I'm saying, you gotta correct me. I don't know much
Yep.
about Syria, but let me tell you who I respect. I have respect for Beef Buffon. That brother was one of the best goalkeepers I ever seen playing
Oh
in
yeah,
my
one of my
life.
best. Yeah, one of my
One of the
better.
best
Oh yeah.
goalkeepers, bro. It's like any direction the ball is coming from, he's there. He's making save. Um, I have to shout respect to Maldini because that brother was not human.
Oh yeah, no, no.
Maldini was not human, and Gattuso was just mad.
This is
Gattuso,
very good for Milan. Yeah.
bro. When I said I seen Gattuso slapped his coach, slapped his assistant, man is just slapping people up, and I feel like if he's the international coach now, right? And if people don't fall in line, he gonna physically put hands on them.
Yep.
I like that in football. I like that, bro. Like,
Oh yeah, no, no. That's what you need, I think, to really wake up a team, especially Italy.
yeah,
Italia, man, they gotta change things. So I hope Gattuso could jumpstart this ship. Because it's terrible. It's a disgrace of what's happening with the Italian national team. And unbelievable.
yeah, bro. Like for me personally, right? I
Yeah,
grew up in Jamaica. I was born in Jamaica, but I migrated to America when I was 5, and I never really had a national team like that. I started to like the U.S. men national team, then I stopped, bro, because bro, this shit is so horrid, bro. The football is so horrid. Like I'm sorry, Mauricio Pochettino, sack him now. Sack him now. Sack that guy now, cause brother, brother, who we lost to? Who we lost to recently?
Turkey. We lost to a couple others. I think it's like 2 other teams. I think we lost.
Yes, yeah, and didn't we lose to Sweden recently?
Switzerland.
Switzerland,
Switzerland, I think.
bro. That was a straw for me. That was the final
Yeah.
straw for me.
Yeah.
I like Germany national team. I like German national team. I like Germany's not sack him now. Sack that guy now, bro. He is a fraud. He is a fraud.
Oh
Get,
man.
get him out of bro. Get out of here, bro. Like
Yeah.
I'm sorry for my rants, bro. Like
Yeah.
I'm very
Yeah.
passionate
Yeah. Of course,
about
brother.
football, bro. Like, but for me personally, bro, I don't like Pochettino. The fact that he was Spurs ex manager and we gave Spurs a trophy, that really pissed me off. That
Hmm.
that really pissed me off, bro. And I know my team is currently shite at the moment, and I'm not gassing up anything, but eventually I believe we will get back
Of
to
course.
where we belong. But tell me about your team, man. What are the expectations you have for this season, and who do you want out of your club, and who do you want out of your club? And if you were in charge, what
Mm.
will you change?
I would change a lot of things.
Mm,
You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, I would make Juventus great again, bro. If I was in
mm,
charge. Um, I mean, listen, the expectations is always the same. Challenge,
mm,
compete for the league, win the league, go far in Champions League. That's always been the objective for Juventus. Always, always, and always will be. Um, as in recent years, we haven't been that competitive in the
mhm,
league. The way that we were going from rebuilding phases to rebuilding phases, and now we're back to square one once again.
mhm,
We started with Motta last season. thought we could build with a couple of the guys that we got. We got Coop Miners, Douglas Louise, which they turned out to be flops,
Mm.
and that was really bad because we spent over 150 million for them. So not good. Not good in for look for Juventus in terms of the players that we got.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, who do I want out of my club though? Definitely Vlahovic. That guy has got to go for help.
Vlahovic.
Yeah,
Yo, bro, I
bro.
heard he's linked to our club. No, 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 no,
Oh man,
no,
bro,
no,
take
no,
him. You
no,
can have
no,
him. You can have.
no, 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 no.
You
I'm
know what I'm
sorry.
saying?
I don't want no more rejects from no more club. The Chelsea rejects hurt my club so much as it is already. But continue, continue.
Lloyd Kelly, you could take him.
No, no more rejects, please. No more rejects.
Lloyd Kelly, you got definitely he's got to go. Oh my gosh.
Mm,
Who else? Douglas Luiz, Coop Miners. I think those two guys. They're well, Coop Miners. He's like at the straw. Douglas Luiz is. I think he's out the door. He's got to go.
mm.
Other than that, I think the majority should stay.
The
I think
majority should
I,
stay.
I, I I think the others should stay. But other than those four guys that I just mentioned, I mean, well, you could say Kostic and well, I think Kostic should go too because he's coming back from the loan, but he should go like permanently, you know. But yeah, those are like the five guys I mentioned that I want on my club permanently.
Mm.
Back.
So I'm gonna ask you about before you answer the next question.
Yeah,
What do you think about Timothy Weah's George Weah's son?
good player. I would say an underrated player. Do I think he's a starter for Juventus? Absolutely not. Uh,
Mm,
I just think that he's just not that caliber
mm-hmm,
to be the Juventus starter. Because listen, we have Cambiaso and then we have Savona that has been doing very well. They did very well today. And then Alberto Costa, which has been crazy this game. He got to assist. He almost had a goal for himself.
mm,
So I just think with Weah, he's just gonna be like that type of rotational player. But I think that'll be good for him to really grow under this new team. And then
mm.
let's see, we might end up selling him. Who
I was
knows?
just about to ask you that. I think you might end up saying selling him, bro. Because
Yeah,
bro,
I think. Well, not this summer. If I'll be surprised if we do it this summer, but possibly the next 2 summers. If things don't go the right way, I think we're gonna end up
mm,
sacrificing him because I think McKenny's definitely gonna be. He's definitely on the chopping block too. So we'll
mm.
see. We'll see.
Okay, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Yeah, listen. A lot of people say that the name Weah. I was watching an interview with him. A lot of people saying, your last name means a lot. He's like, yeah, I know. I had to go. He said I had to go research and watch who my father was. So
That's
brother, he has a lot to live up to. Maybe it's not going to happen in Juventus. Maybe it's going to happen somewhere else because he was in PSG's academy. But we shall see.
yeah.
We shall see. So on to my next question, bro. So if you were the owner, director, whatever, from the very top to the very down to the kit man, down to the person that cleans the pit, sets up the pits for the matches or whatever, what structures would you change, etc.
Oh, definitely the sporting management. Definitely
Mm,
sporting management. Get some of the guys out of there because they've been doing a terrible job. I like the recruitment that we did make recently on Kamoli. That was a
mm-hmm,
great pickup from Juve. But also to bring back the Juventus DNA. That's another thing. To bring back the
mm,
Juventus mentality that has been missing for a long time. That mentality that belief that we could win. You know, because we haven't
mm-hmm,
had that in a long time in the locker room, and it's been bad. It's been 5 years since we won the league. 5 years already.
mm,
So it's we want to win the league again as soon as possible. And if I was in charge, of course, the management starts first, and then we go down to the team, right? We go down to the coach. Who would I get as a coach? I would have got Conte because Conte rebuilds teams, right? We
mm-hmm,
didn't we didn't get Conte, so I think the best choice was to stick with Tudor, and which we did. Now the thing is with Tudor, right? If I had to say, Tudor would be the guy to lead the team. we need to give him players. Who do we get? Well, my first option, Gyökeres.
Hmm.
Gyökeres, which is
We've
we'll
been
see.
linked to Gyökeres so many times, bro. I'm so over the Gyökeres situation, but continue.
I don't think United's gonna get Gyökeres. I think because Arsenal they're going for Sesko.
Mm-hmm.
There's Juventus, 70 million offered already on the table for Gyökeres,
Mm,
and Sporting is pushing him. But at the moment, Gyökeres is waiting for Arsenal. So we'll see what happens. If
mm,
he comes to Juve. The other backup I would say would be Osimhen. Osimhen has proved himself in Europe, which would be a great. I think it would be a great pickup. But the thing is, I don't want to give too much to our rivals, Napoli, because you don't want to do that. We don't want to fund our rivals. That's what we should be learning. That's what I would change. Stop
mm-hmm,
funding the rivals because
mm-hmm,
literally funding Fiorentina, Atalanta, Milan, Napoli.
mm.
We don't need to fund these teams. Let them stay in the dirt where they once were. You know, I mean,
Let them stay
you know
in
what
the
I'm saying?
dirt.
You know what I'm
Let
saying?
them stay in the
Like
dirt.
they were in the dirt for 10 years when Juventus was dominating. They were in the dirt for 10 years.
Mm-hmm,
Saying we need to have that again. We need to start that dynasty once again.
mm-hmm,
Start winning. And we'll
mm-hmm.
see. Maybe we'll win this season coming up, right? I would listen. The amount of banter that would happen if Juventus wins this season because everybody's laughing at us that we didn't get Conte, we didn't get we have Tudor, this and that. Listen, it's all fun until Juventus ends up winning over all those. Oh, I'm gonna love every single second of it, man. I'm telling you, it's gonna be the best. Um, but the thing is, with the other things I would of course do, the second player I probably would get would be my guy, Dybala.
Mm,
Dybala to Juventus could be a possibility, bro.
mm.
And if he lowers his wages, I would take him. I would take it
So do
because
you
who
think
else?
do you no?
Yeah,
Do you think he'll lower his wages? 'Cause most of these players don't want to lower
for
their wages.
Juventus, I think he will. I think
Mm,
he will for Juve. We'll see.
mm,
I really think he will
mm,
because I think he's starting to really find out that his injuries not good. But the thing is, the quality of Dybala, you don't see a player like that, man. And listen, I've been a big Dybala fan since I became a Juve fan too.
mm.
Dybala. It's like you can only see some things. You could see flashes of him that he could be like. If he never got those injuries, he could have become like a up to like Messi. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, bro. Imagine if R9 didn't get those injuries either too.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Like,
saying.
hmm
I mean, like you could even say for Del Piero. Del Piero, if he didn't get that big injury, he had it, but of course he's still a good player, but he had to adapt himself from that ACL. You know,
facts.
so that's the thing. I think if Dybala, the touch that he had, the left foot, same thing. So it's completely different, in terms of that. But yeah, no, of course that'll be my second. I'm telling you, imagine a team with Kenan Yildiz, Gyökeres, Conceição, Dybala. That's insane. It's an insane
Mm,
team. So, yeah, of course, those are mine. Of course, I think we need to reinforce in that back line for sure. At the moment, I don't really see anybody. I think Vega was, the good option to take. So if something does happen with Lloyd Kelly, if we do end up selling him this summer, which is a possibility because Crystal Palace was in for him supposedly.
hmm
So if we do end up getting something from him, I think we should go all in for Vega if we have any money left over because we're on a tight budget. So
mm.
yeah,
All right, man. Sounds like if you was in charge, man, you have a very solid plan, and I wish the owners of football clubs, these billionaires, will listen
yep,
to fans, but they don't because they think they know football, and those
yep.
around them don't know football. And trust me, bro. Trust me. I don't want to go on a rant again. Trust me. But there's words. There's words I want to say to my ownership.
Oh no, same here, man. I'm not happy with my ownership either. Alcon for Juventus,
Mm,
not good, not good. He needs to go. Either he needs to go, get replaced, whatever the case may be, you know. Or he could be like a shareholder, let somebody else take the majority of the shares because
mm,
for him, I'm telling you, it's not a good look. It's not a good look.
mm,
You sack Malta, then you sack your sporting director. And by the way, we have no sporting director right now.
yeah. So for your club, I know Zidane, Zizou,
Yeah,
the magic man, Zizou played for your club. Zlatan played for your club and my club, right? And Roberto Baggio played for your club as well. My uncle used to tell me stories about players that he wished that played for our club. Growing up as a kid, he'll tell me. But for me, man, who is your all-time favorite legend of your club?
all time
Mm-hmm.
in my era, of course, it's Del Piero in my era.
Mm-hmm.
If I want to say all time, Platini.
Mm,
Platini was the only player to win 3 Ballon d'Ors with Juve, so I'm gonna give it to Platini. Of course, Zizou's up there too. Shireya, another good one.
mm,
There's a lot of good players that play for Juve, but I think the one that really stands out as like an all-time great player, in history, like in throughout Juventus's whole history, is Platini. Del Piero, of course, is up there. He's definitely the second option.
mm-hmm.
But in my lifetime, Del Piero.
Mm. So how did you feel like? Because I know my goat used to play for your club. So how
Yeah.
do you feel? How do you feel about CR7 situation at your club at the time? Because I know with CR7, y'all won the league with CR7, and the way how he left, some Juventus fans didn't really like how he left, etc. So
Yeah, no, I didn't like the way that Ronaldo left Juventus because it was like at the last day we had no time to replace him. I didn't
mm,
like how he did that. I respect Cristiano Ronaldo, CR7. Respect everything that he's done for Juventus. You know, was a privilege to have him. I remember the first time we signed him. I was so excited. You know,
mm,
but the thing is with Ronaldo, things didn't go as planned. We didn't really build a team around him that was strong. I mean, I would say the first year that he joined was very strong. We were very strong, but then we got knocked out by Ajax, which was unfortunate because I think we could have really won the Champions League if we went past them.
mm-hmm,
Because then the team that we'd have to face would be Tottenham
mm-hmm.
in the semis. You know what I'm saying? Like
Spursy, yeah.
we're winning. We're winning that. I'm telling you. I mean, we're winning that if we're versing Spurs in that semi, man. You know,
Big up
and
Matthew. Big up Matthew.
Liverpool at the time, I think that we would have gave a better fight than what Tottenham did in that final. So, um, but yeah, I think with CR7 didn't go as planned. I feel like with also with COVID as well, screwed our financial records terrible.
COVID screwed almost every
Yeah.
club financially.
Oh yeah,
Not,
no,
my,
but
my,
I
my, my
think
club do.
yeah, but no, I think with Juve, bro, we got screwed because Ronaldo's wages were insane for our
I
club.
know, I know, I
And
know, bro.
he's
Man was at 400,000 a week at Man United, bro. A week.
yeah, yep. So that's why we're like, bro, we got to get rid of him ASAP, But no, he's definitely up there as one of the legend, not legend of the club, but legends of to have come through Juventus. You know what I mean?
Mm. So I tell people, Ronaldo played in Premier League, no, Sporting,
Yeah,
Premier League, La Liga, Syria.
yeah,
Now in Saudi, at 5 different leagues. At 5 different leagues. I'm just saying, and I got to see it in my generation. I've
yeah,
I've seen it in my generation. I could talk and say I've seen him play in 5 different leagues. Right?
yeah.
Honestly, bro, some of my friends in Europe ask me how I feel about MLS, bro. To me, MLS is shit, bro. I'm sorry. MLS is shit, bro. I don't know how you feel about MLS.
No,
I,
no
I don't, I
comparison,
don't, I
bro.
don't, I do not watch that shit, bro. I don't.
There's no comparison, brother. There's no comparison. You can't compare MLS to Europe or any of the other leagues, man. You can't. You can't. Even
Bro,
even Saudi Arabia. They're
bro,
miles ahead. They're miles ahead.
Exactly, bro. When I watch the first couple games Messi playing, I'm like, the players is just letting Messi do what he want to do. No one is man marking him. No one is trying to tackle him. No one trying to do. They're just standing there and letting him shoot. I'm like, why the hell
Mhm.
am I watching this crap?
Yeah, man, it's just too much. It's not good at all, man. And it is what it is. It is what it is. What can I say? I mean, in my opinion, I don't really rate the MLS. I think it's shite. You know, it is what it is.
Yep,
But you
yep,
know,
yep, yep. But I rather watch Brazilian league or Portugal
yeah,
league
yeah.
over MLS any
Oh yeah,
day of the week.
oh yeah.
I'm sorry.
Oh for
So
sure.
I heard you on your stream earlier. You saying you're going to some matches.
I
So
am.
tell us about that if you don't mind.
Sure. No, crazy things. The connections I've been able to do ever since I got my channel, up and running. Um, getting with a couple of the guys I know from the Juve fan clubs. You know, they got me in contact with the guy that's the leader of the organization here, and
Nice,
he
nice,
got he
nice.
got us he got us good tickets for the Club World Cup. I'll be going there this Sunday to see Juventus versus Wydad. Going to be a crazy
Ooh.
experience in Philly.
Oh,
Um,
nice, nice.
yeah, and then the crazy one was like us a surprise tickets to go to the semifinals of the Club World Cup at MetLife. So I'll be there as well.
MetLife.
Yeah,
MetLife
I'll be there.
Stadium. Okay, bro.
Hoping
Man,
my
them.
club gets there. Hopefully my club gets there.
Man, them is moving,
Yeah,
making the links, making the connections. I like that, bro. I
yeah,
like that.
yeah,
You
bro.
know,
I had like 50% off on the tickets, bro, with the connections. It's insane.
not bro, nice, bro. You know what I like about Syria, especially especially the ultras of the top Syria teams, bro. When they protest, they let the owners know, and the owners act.
Yeah, we know.
I forget about I forget about the Milans. I forgot exactly what they're called. Those Milan Ultra. I remember one day I was watching a
Food
clip.
food. Yeah, the
Corvasu,
food food. Yeah.
Corvasu. They called the manager and the players over to them, and they let them have it, bro. The next game they won. I'm like, bro, where's the standards for that in for my club?
That's what
But
I'm
when I
saying. Even for Juventus, like we supposedly like a couple years back, we were close to signing Romelu Lukaku.
hmm
The fans went on the field and they were saying at the time, we do not want Lukaku at our club. Do not get him. We don't want him. And
hmm
guess what? The next day, guess what? Lukaku deal collapsed. So
mm,
that's what I'm saying. People are saying Conte comes back, Lukaku is going to come to Juve. No way. We're not doing that. Nope.
mm.
You
But
know.
bro,
So
all I gotta say, I respect that for the Italian football fans. They hold their club accountable. They
oh
don't tolerate that nonsense, bro. I respect that. All I see my club do, they just protest.
no,
That's all they do is protest.
no,
Protesting not gonna do nothing, bro.
no.
But no, 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 no. So how, who, what, who, or why got you into supporting Juventus?
Oh, my dad. My dad was a big Juventus fan. He showed me a couple, of course, Juventus, and I just fell in love with the club. I fell in love with the history of the club. I
Mm,
fell in love with the colors of the club, the passion,
mm,
the words in Italian. Until the end. Fino alla fine means until the end.
mm-hmm,
Keep fighting. Um,
mm. So
and I fell in
I'm
love.
assuming your dad is originally from Italy.
Yes, from
Okay, okay,
Sicily.
okay.
Yeah. So,
Sicily. What?
yeah.
Okay, okay. Mad, 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 mad.
Yeah, so no, I definitely, I love the club. I love this club, Juventus, man. I always will, always will. It's big in terms of family. You know, I mean,
Mm. All right. And when you say your dad, it sounds like you're talking about your dad in the past tense there.
no. My dad's
Oh, oh,
yeah, he's good.
oh, okay. So I'm like, I was about to say, but listen, for me, my uncle got me into football,
Yeah,
and when he used to babysit babysitting me. He said, "No, you're not watching cartoons. You're watching football. You're gonna learn something." And Man United happened to be playing. And my uncle was a Man United fan, and yeah, 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 bro. I seen us win 10 titles, 10, and one Champions League. And if if I
Still haven't
my,
yet for me.
you still haven't yet, but
Soon
don't
though.
soon,
Soon.
soon, 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 soon,
It'll
soon,
happen.
soon, soon. It will happen. But bro, I feel like when I tell people I grew up into this passion I have. I grew up with this passion. Like when a team draws, I boo them. I boo them, bro. I boo them. I don't have time for that, bro. I boo them. Like no, you're supposed to win. We
Mhm.
want to win, bro. Like no, there's no draws. And I'm just like, you know what? Why am I even wasting my breath? Because these new generation of fans, bro. Oh my
They don't
god,
get
bro.
it. You know,
Uh,
I don't like the word trust the process.
yeah, I hate that word with a passion, bro. I
Whoever
hate it with
says
a
that,
passion, bro.
listen, whoever says that, you're an idiot. That's what I want to say. Because listen, we tried that. Trust the process with Mota for 1 year. We're not doing that. We're Juventus. We want to win now. And guess
Mhm,
what? We sacked them in 8 months.
mhm,
Sporting director sacked them in 9 months. Ciao, ciao. You know what I'm saying?
mhm, mhm,
It
bro,
makes no sense. You got to
bro.
make moves. Arsenal. There you go. Take
Yes,
some notes, bro.
exactly,
6 years
exactly.
without Arteta.
Yo, bro, the respect I have for Arsenal as a United fan, I'm losing it. Because as much as we're shit, I tell Arsenal fans, in the last five years, we won trophies, bro. I don't care if it's a FA Cup, I don't care if it's a Carabao Cup, it's still silverware, it's still trophy.
You know what the crazy is?
And that's in our shittest seasons, and we still win trophies.
They had the chance to get Inzaghi before he went to Al Hilal,
And they didn't.
and they didn't. But
Bro,
that goes to show you how the levels and standards are
yeah.
for a club like Arsenal
And I
compared
and I,
to
and
a
I, and I,
compared to like
and I said it and I said this. Inzaghi will fit Arsenal good. He'll have them
he would
cooking,
win.
but
I'm telling
no,
you, he would win the Prem with them. He
of
would win the
course.
Prem. He would win the Prem.
Mm. And people are surprised that although we finished 15th, players still want to come to our club and play. I'm like, bro, of course we're Manchester United, bro. Like you think we're a little club, bro? Y'all forgot we've been dominating the Premier League for years.
Hmm.
People forget that. Like I seen, bro. I cut school. I went to school. I cut school to go home and watch that Champions League final. And if my mom ever found out at that time I cut school, I would have got an ass whooping, bro. You understand me? So when I tell people that y'all need to understand that when it comes to football, as a fan, I am passionate about my fan. And when I go on a rant and I tell people, and I go on the Man United website when they have the players up, and I individually cook every single one of the players because I have a right as a fan to do whatever the hell I want and say whatever the hell I want to these players because they're paid professionals and they get paid millions of dollars. And
Yep.
with these millions of dollars, you need to perform like you mean it. Bleed for the badge.
Yep. Yeah.
But
It does not exist for Juventus, bro.
yeah,
Nope.
yeah, bro.
Nope.
Yeah. Nope. Nope.
No
Nope.
way,
Nope.
man.
Nope. 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 And this is why I say I respect fans from Italy, bro. If they don't like something, they let the owners know. They pull up.
Yep.
They stand on business. They're not having that.
Like a
But
lot of the Juventus fans, what happened was we were doing a big thing. We didn't attend. Like a lot of the fans didn't attend one of the matches. The owners changed things right away. You know what I
hmm
mean?
hmm
Because listen, you're gonna lose a lot of the crowd. You're gonna lose a lot of money for a
bro,
team like Juve.
I've been saying this. I said to United fans, cancel your season ticket holders. Unsubscribe to the United app. You're gonna see how quick every shit change. Oh no, yeah, no. Stop buying merch. Nobody want to listen, bro. If I want to buy merch, I'm sorry. It's retro kits. Arteta done well. I'll admit that he cleaned out the deadwood, brought structure, made them excellent again. But now it
Yeah,
delivered for bro. He need to win trophies though.
yeah, but the thing is, if you don't win trophies, man, you're like on a you're on a deadline. You know what I mean? Like for him to not win a trophy yet, it's still, and especially
No,
remember,
the only trophy he won was the FA Cup, right? And bro, this brother had the nerve and audacity to say the charity shield, bro. You know what the charity shield is, right?
yeah, the community shield, yeah.
Yeah, the community shield. No, we won three trophies. I'm like, what? What? Bro, did this man just say the charity shield, three trophy?
The thing is, listen, I mean, if you don't win the Premier League, you gotta win the Premier League. I don't care. Screw the others. You gotta win the Prem.
Mm,
You gotta win the Prem. You know what I mean? And
mm-hmm.
I agree with you, Matthew. Arteta has done well. He has cleared out a lot of the dead wood. He has brought some great players to Arsenal. But the thing is, can he get them to the next level? No.
He's not the guy. He's
No.
the guy before the guy.
He's the guy to get the dead wood out. You know what I mean? He's a guy um that can rebuild a team but needs a lot of time. Does that make sense? He needs a lot of
Mm-hmm.
time to rebuild a team. That's him. That's Arteta.
Mm-hmm.
He's just like a rebuilding manager that that would probably need like a lot of time to rebuild it. Because look, it took him so long to finally make Arsenal actually competitive.
Mm-hmm.
They came second how many years in a row? 3?
Ole, ole, ole. Second place again. Ole,
Well,
ole, ole. Bro,
that's
if
embarrassing.
bro, my thing, if he was winning domestic trophies and finishing third and three times in a row, then okay. At least you won something, but you won all, bro. You got knocked out of every competition. Every competition, bro. When we had played Arsenal in the FA Cup, right? Bro, we beat them on penalties. On penalties, bro. And they had referees on their side.
There you
We gotta
go.
play a send off and we still beat them.
Yeah, man. No, I'm telling you though, it's I think that the most players play only. Oh yeah, yeah, I
Yeah,
agree with
that's
you.
true. That's true. That's true.
I agree with
Yeah,
you.
that's true. That's true. That's true. That's true. They're only in it for the money, nothing else.
Yep. Yep.
They're only in it for the money, people. And for me, if you want to be in it for the money, but do your job and perform well,
That's fine.
because that's fine. If you want it for the money, do your job and perform well. But to me, this there's too much of this individualism in
Yep.
football, and individualism is not going to really help you win games like that. It's not going to help you win trophies. Maybe
Look
you'll
what's
win
happening with
matches,
Real
but
Madrid. Look what's
yeah,
happening with Real Madrid, man.
yeah. Arsenal Football Club start being about winning a long time ago. Facts,
Oh yeah.
facts,
Oh yeah. Oh
facts.
yeah.
Bro, even with this Real Madrid, all right. Carlo Angelotti, their club most decorated manager, got sacked because he didn't win La Liga, he didn't win Champions League, he didn't win the Super Cup, he didn't win the Copa del Rey. He won nothing, and he got sacked. And what? Carlo Angelotti won the Champions League 5 times with different clubs, right? Don Carlo, and he got sacked, and they brought in Javi Alonso, and the owners they love it. They've got a complete fan base buying retro merch and believing in the vibes. Yeah, nope, 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 nope. It's a
I
disgracia.
mean, judging that Real Madrid performance today, it's a disgrace. Trent Alexander-Arnold, you scum. You're an absolute bum. Telling
Bro,
you.
bro, I get it why the Liverpool fans was booing,
Nah,
bro.
nah, 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 man. I'm telling you, man. If he did that to my club like that,
Bro,
uh,
listen, you know what? You know what? I enjoy as a United fan. I enjoyed that though. I enjoyed that because every time Liverpool loses, I shamelessly celebrate. No offense to Liverpool supporters, but yeah, bro, it's a rival, it's a banter. Yes, because this year Real Madrid was not helped by the refs.
By the
Yep,
way, I think that Real Madrid will not win Champions League next season. I don't think that they're gonna win La Liga.
bro. You heard what Hansi Flick said in his press conference, right? He said, "No, no, next year we could do better, bro." Hansi Flick said next year he wanted domestic treble, and he
Why?
said, "No, next year we could do better." I'm like, wow, this
It
man
might,
mean
well,
business.
not just that, but they might get Nico Williams if they get Nico Williams. I'm telling you.
Yeah, he cook on the Flick.
Yep. And that's the thing. They got you're gonna have Yamal, Lewandowski, and then you're gonna have Nico Williams on the left. My
Mm-hmm.
God. If Rafinha scored how many goals he did this season,
Mm.
Nico Williams can top it all.
So who you think is going to win the Ballon d'Or this season? I have it to say it's going to
Dembele.
be between Dembele or
Dembele.
Dembele,
Dembele.
Dembele, Dembele,
Dembele.
Dembele, Dembele.
Yamal,
Okay.
I think Yamal. Nah, I don't
No,
think
I was
so.
going to say Rafinha, Dembele and Rafinha.
Rafinha. Dembele. 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 Yeah, Dembele.
Dembele. Yo, when he scored a goal, when Cavuskelia, did I say his name right?
Yeah.
Cavuskelia.
Mhm.
Cavuskelia set up Usman Dembele. Usman Dembele went like this. Bro. I know which Arsenal legend used to love doing that. Henri, bro. That's like one of the most disrespectful thing you could do to
But the
yo.
thing is, bro, with Dembele, bro, he's really turned up this season.
Hmm.
And he's been criticized for the injuries, criticized for this and that. So I'm kind of this, and I'm kind of enjoying it because sometimes I like to see Barca, in the mud a little bit. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah, bro. My second team is Madrid. To be honest, anytime Barca loses, I'm happy, bro. When I said when last season, when I said Man United and Barca is just being battered everywhere they go, bro. I was about to have a nervous breakdown. I'm like, you're joking, right? You're joking, right?
watch, it's a curse, Omar, bro. Hey,
Yeah,
telling
that's
you, bro.
funny,
Mbappe, hey, it's gonna be like the King curse, bro. He can't win the Champions League. You know what I mean?
bro. Yo, and Harry Kane won his first ever Bundesliga title. That's
Yeah, bro.
funny. That's
It's
funny.
insane. Dembele. Um, true, but I think that Billy's gonna win either way, bro. Because I think listen, this PSG, I think they're gonna win the tournament. I think they're gonna
Yeah,
win the
yeah,
Club
yeah.
Cup.
I think they're gonna win the tournament, and I think the Super Cup. Yo, Spurs is gonna get put in a cliff, bro. A new manager. You think y'all gonna win that Super Cup? Y'all gonna get put in a cliff. Telling you, man, that.
They know. I think that Spurs were actually dumb for getting rid of Vange. They were so dumb, so stupid. Oh my gosh,
Mm-mm.
it is what it is. Coach challengers, yeah. Salah should not be in that. I'm sorry, brother. Salah should not be in that conversation, bro.
We
Salah
don't
got
we
knocked
don't like
out.
we don't like no Liverpool over here today.
No,
This
but
is
listen, Matthew. But the thing is, bro, why do you say Salah? Salah got knocked out of the Champions League round of 16. He didn't make the semifinals. He got knocked out of PSG as well. He shouldn't be in that conversation, in my opinion. He shouldn't be in that convo.
hmm.
Yeah. Vinicius last year said we were not. Yeah, yeah, bro. Vinicius is a clown. I don't like Vinicius. He's a clown. Hey, bro. Listen, most of
Yeah.
Madrid. Most of the Madrid fans are scum anyway, bro. Because I know a couple of them, bro. Terrible, bro. Oh my god, I
Yeah,
can't
yeah,
talk to them. I can't.
yeah, bro. Listen. I remember I forgot where I was on. I was walking somewhere down 42nd Street, right? And I had one of my retro Man United kids on, and this kid, I think he's like maybe like 17, 18, 19. Come up to me. Your club is trash. Madrid is better. I'm like, yeah. We won the Champions League. I said, so okay, so me and him have a conversation. I said, tell me one of your club's legends. Um, 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 Ronaldo. Bro, I'm just like, I said, before you start chatting shit, bro, learn about your club. Just
Damn,
learn
bro.
about your club.
Golden Boot, Premier League champion. Well, the thing is, I think with that, bro. Listen, I just feel like winning the Premier League is not enough anymore. You gotta win the Champions League now,
Mm-mm.
or at least get far in the Champions League,
Yeah, or a double, or double,
or do that. Yeah,
or double. Yeah.
honestly, Vinicius is strong, but his behavior, yeah, I don't like his behavior, bro. Listen, he's a great player, but his behavior is disgusting, bro. I'm like, bro, if you were on my team, I would slap you so hard in the back of your damn head, man. I'm telling you right now. That
Yes.
guy, I'm telling you, bro. That
Speaking
guy,
speaking
he thinks he's Ronaldo. He thinks he's Ronaldo.
every player think they're Ronaldo, bro. Even Alejandro Garnacho, bro, think he's Ronaldo. I'm like, yo, why are we doing Ronaldo
Oh my
celebrations?
god.
Like, why are we doing Ronaldo celebrations, bro?
Everybody thinks that they're Ronaldo. Garnacho, um, Vinicius, Rodrigo. Yeah, I can name a whole bunch. Unbelievable.
Yo, like how you think Angelotti is going to Brazil national team? Do you think the national team is going to be cooked? Is they gonna cook, or are they gonna stay where they at?
They'll get a little bit better, but I don't think that they're gonna compete. They won't do it unless I see drastic change from them, which is a
Hmm.
possible, right?
Hmm.
I don't see them really being that competitive.
Mm,
They just tied to Ecuador not too long ago.
yeah, bro. Yeah, yeah. On the last match before Angelotti became their manager, right? They got put in a cliff by Argentina.
No, no, I mean, listen, Matthew, bro, I agree with that. Of course, he has a right to stand outside like that. You know what I'm saying? But then, bro, the ego, the banter. You're a professional player. I get it that you're trying to be like the next Ronaldo thing, type of thing, but you're not gonna be like you're not gonna be like that caliber, man. I mean, like, have some shame. You know what I mean? Like, seriously, like, I don't get it. That's the one thing I don't like about Vinny, his ego. But nah, other than that, bro, the boost and all that stuff, bro, hell no, man. It's just not good. I'm against that. Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
yeah, yeah,
I agree
yeah,
about
yeah,
that
yeah. That's everywhere. That's in every football league, bro. Players get abused all the time, bro. You know what I
all the
mean?
time.
And all the time. But I feel like if you're gonna slag a player off, don't say certain shit to don't say certain shit to trigger them, and don't talk about
Yeah,
their families
yeah, no.
or none of that. If you want to say shit about them in
On the
the
pitch,
on the
you do
pitch,
on the pitch.
say it on the pitch. Don't let it get too personal. You feel
Yep,
me?
yep.
But sometimes I'm gonna, like, when I'm in my rants, like especially Luke Shaw for me, bro. I said I want to break his another leg. I should not say that, but I know my reason why. Because, bro, why are you still at my club, bro?
I'm telling you,
I'm
bro.
like,
Lord Kelly would do very well at your club.
no more rejects. No more, yo, listen, no more rejects, bro. Like the fact that y'all got so much money for us from Pogba. The amount of money y'all got from us from Pogba. I'm like, oh, no. And then the Pogba situation didn't end up work, and he came back to you guys,
For free,
and y'all got stinged. I'm like, yo, revenge is cold blooded.
bro. But the thing is, bro, we got him for free anyway.
I know, that's crazy. Yeah. We spent like 80 M's, and boom,
No,
y'all
no, no.
got him back for free.
You guys spent 105.
105, yeah, bruv, yeah. Rafinha is
Rafinha.
Brazilian national team. Asked Ancelotti, how do you want me to play? And Ancelotti told him, why do you ask me? Play as Flick tells you. Haha. What?
That's
Wait.
crazy.
What?
That's
That's
crazy.
crazy. What? You serious, bro? Are you dead serious?
I
He said that.
no. Nah, Ancelotti has no game plan, man. I'm telling you, it's just individual quality, bro. He's got no game plan. Damn. His
But did I just read that aloud correctly? Did I make any mistakes?
nope. No, man.
Wow, bro.
Oh man. Nah, but he says
Oh! I'm about to say,
no,
bro,
but
what?
no, but the thing is, bro, it kind of makes sense because it's more of the individual qualities, bro, that work under
Hmm.
Ancelotti. But it is what it is.
I don't know, bro. But honestly, you think he should retire?
In a couple of years,
Yeah, cause
I think he has like 2 to 3 years left.
yeah, cause I think his son went to coach some team up in Scotland. I forgot the name. I don't know if it's Rangers or
Celtics,
Celtics. We'll
probably.
see. We'll see how his son do. But and you know which player I'm also keeping my eye on too?
Hmm?
Jude Bellingham's brother,
Job.
Job.
We'll see.
Job.
Bro,
We'll
Bellingham's
see.
another fraud, bro. This guy, bro. Oh my god, bro. Oh my god. This guy,
Yo,
bro.
bro,
Oh my god,
bro,
bro.
bro. I remember. You know, Ransom Bance.
Yeah.
Ransom Bance said, If there's any team where I see Mbappe and Jude Bellingham on, I don't rate it. I'm not liking it because
Um,
Bellingham." Yeah, Ryan said Bellingham is a scrum blood. Bellingham is a scrub blood. I'm like, what? The
I'll
man
tell
said
you.
Bellingham is a scrub blood, and I cannot watch it,
No,
bro.
you don't, bro. Oh my god.
So what do you think of Tuchel and the international team for England? Because bro, I think it's gonna be, a long stretch with that.
I'm loving every single thing, bro. Man. You know what I'm saying? Like we gotta bring this up, bro, for a second. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
We gotta bring this up. England,
Hmm.
come back when you win another trophy again, bro. Because it ain't happening. All right, Tuchel is not winning you nothing. You understand?
Bro, listen. The fact that Garrett Stinkgate won to two finals, bro. Two finals and lost. Bro, I'm sorry. He should have been sacked from the first final, bro.
Yeah, like this guy, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, bro. No. Nah, bro. Nah. Honestly, no. And Bellingham is becoming injury prone too.
You could take this guy.
No, you can keep him. You keep him. You keep him. No, 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 no. I'll tell you where you can send him to. You can fly him on over to is he injury prone? To Liverpool.
Oh
Please.
yeah. Oh.
Yeah. Fly
Woo!
over to Liverpool. Yeah. The weather is nice over there. It's great. Inter.
Something that Inter can do.
Yeah.
Five on it.
This is Jesus, people. This is Jesus. White Shadow Films and Graphics. Bless up, bro. Bless up, bro. This person actually looked like Jesus. He actually looks like Jesus. I know this person personally. Uh Inter. Oh my God, the tears, bro. The tears.
Bro,
I'm
look. Phase 1, phase 2.
true. So my thing is though, why in the hell did they wear yellow that day? Because I'm thinking, wait a minute, is that Dortmund on the pitch? And then I have to look
That's
again.
what I was saying. I was like, bro, what? Like, as soon as I saw that shirt, I'm like, Inter can't be winning this, man. I'm
I'm
like,
like, you're not taking this thing serious, are you?
nah. They can't be winning this thing if they're gonna wear a shirt like that. Like, I expect the home shirt. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
But they did that disgusting away shirt, whatever it was. Like the third shirt,
Hmm.
disgusting. Good thing they didn't win because I would have crashed out. I would have really
So, so,
crashed
so,
out.
so, so one thing I noticed about some clubs in Italy, right? I think Napoli makes their own kits, I believe.
Yeah.
And like, I don't know if your club make their own kits as well. But do you think it's a good idea for the clubs to start making their own kits, or they should stick to the big names?
I think a little bit of both. I mean, they could do like 1 year that they make it, and then the next year they go for the big, something different each year. I think we should do. But the thing is, with our shirts, it's been disgusting. It's been disgusting.
Hmm.
It's not like how easy last season's was nice. The one I actually have it. It's probably in my drawer
Hmm.
somewhere, but I have it. I'll be wearing
Hmm.
it for the game.
So,
The
so,
weather confirmed it. It was a team decision. What do you mean? Wait, what do you mean by this? Oh, the yellow jersey, and hope they might bring the luck. That's crazy,
Oh
bro.
Lord, oh Lord. Yeah, so yo, if you were to speak like around the discussion of kits, right? If there was one legendary player's kit you would want, who? Yes, Gangster Jesus, big up from Jamaica, big up, big up, big up. If there's one legendary player kit you want, who would that kit you want? You say you're never selling it, you're holding on to it for the rest of your life.
This is a hard question. Maradona.
Maradona,
Maradona.
Maradona. For me, R9.
I have his autograph.
Really now?
I have Pele's autograph, which I don't know if you can see. It's like the ball on top.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's a signature from Pele. And then what was that called? I have R9's Del Piero. I have his autograph already, so that's good. I, mean,
Mm.
I ain't selling him, that's for sure. CR7. I have his autograph. I also have a picture with him. And then Messi saw it. I have his Messi autograph too.
Mm. My uncle told me he saw Maradona and Pele play live.
Yeah, I never met Maradona in person.
Mm.
That's the only player I never met.
Another
Um,
legend, another legend I want, Zizou. Zizou.
I have a poster of him signed.
Oh, nice,
Yeah, bro.
nice,
No,
nice, nice.
I have so many collectibles, bro. I go and see those players, bro, and just get their autographs.
Mm.
With them, I have also Wayne Rooney's autograph.
Bro, Rooney. For me, bro, in my entire club's history, as a Man United player that played for my club, Rooney is my all-time player because you can put him anywhere and he plays.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, he's very
And
versatile.
and he's very versatile, bro. And I remember I forgot he was playing against Newcastle United. He was arguing with the referee. Man, that screamer he put in the back of the net. I'm just like, wow, bro. I'm
Yeah.
so glad that he plays for my club. At that time, I said to myself, so glad he plays for my club. He's a very bad manager, but a good player.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh
Good
my
player, bad manager.
bro, you see, yeah, I agree with this coming from Omar. Says the problem is that in Italy they create their own young people and then sell them abroad. I agree. I agree. Juventus
Mm,
poison. We give them away to,
mm,
and then we sign Lord Shikeli, bro. I call him Shikeli.
mm.
Oh
Wait a
my
minute. Wait a
god.
minute. This is Omar, the Barcelona fan.
No,
Oh, oh,
um,
oh.
I think this is a different Omar. The Barcelona fan is Omar BYT. That's
Okay,
my
okay,
guy.
okay.
We do a show every Friday. Me and him.
Okay. Because I know the name Omar. I'm like, oh, okay. Um, I wouldn't just wear it. I'll feel the greatness. Yo, what? Wait. What?
Bro,
Wait,
bro,
wait.
Matthew, bro.
I just
Why don't
realized
you see this
this.
guy more, bro? I like this guy. This guy's
Matthew, man said, the Thierry Henry Invincible shirt 2003 to '04
oh
Arsenal
man.
on the chest. I wouldn't wear it. I just feel the greatness, bro. I respect that. I respect it. I respect it, bro. I respect it. Because you know why? Listen, I would want us to, I wanted us to have Henri. I wanted Henri to come play for us because he was that good. He was
Yeah.
that good, bro. And the fact that the man went invincible all season. When Van Nistelrooy missed that penalty, bro, I cried.
Oh man.
I cried, bro, because I was mad that we finished second. I was fuming, bro.
Oh
And
yeah.
and when I was in school that week, I got bantered by Arsenal fans the whole week, and I had to take that. So when I tell people bantering now and bantering back then is different, shit, it's absolutely different, man. It's absolutely different. So, people, if you have not subscribed to Juve's Corner, the link for his channel is in the title. All right, people, he's on his way to 2,000 subs, and I'm on my way to 900 subs. So, if you guys could smash the like and subscribe to the channel, that would be great. That would be fantastic. Um, we
Yeah,
had
no,
him in the team.
we did. And Juve, yeah. Yup.
Mm. Yeah, I
Yeah,
remember he play. I
really
remember he
wasn't
played
really
for.
a bad.
He came from Juventus to Arsenal. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
yes. And I think he left from Monaco to Juve, and from Juve to Arsenal, and from
Yeah.
Arsenal to Barcelona, and from Barcelona to some Red Bull team in New York here. Bro, you notice how Red Bull is owning a whole bunch of team recently?
Mm,
You know how Red Bull is just buying up a whole bunch of football teams over the world?
yup.
Hmm. They up to something there. They up to something for sure. So, folks, th- I'd like to thank Juve Corner for coming on the channel. I'm not going to keep him any longer. I don't know what he has planned for the rest of the night. Maybe he'll do a next stream. I don't know. Maybe he want to get some sleep. I don't know what he's gonna do. So, people, if you have not subbed to his channel, sub to his channel, please. If you have not subbed to mine, sub to mine as well. We're on my way to 900 subs. He's on his way to 200 subs, people. And the link for his channel is in the description. And folks, we are out of here. Bosh.
Progress.
Yeah.